Hello and welcome to my channel Igcsechemistry with Sadaf. In this lecture we are going to learn how to solve such type of questions from paper 6. Let's start. There is a question number 3 and this paper is from May-June 2017, variant 6.1. Two solids E and F were analyzed. Solid F was potassium iodide. Tests were carried out on each solid. Some of the observations on solid E are shown. Appearance of solid E is green solid. It means that it is a salt of any transition element because it is colored one. If it is white, then it would be from group 1, group 2 or group 3. Solid E was heated gently, then strongly. The solid turned black. They will ask us why it is heated first gently then strongly. Then test 2. Dilute acid was added to solid E. Rapid effervescence, it means gas is out. But remember that we are not allowed to write anything during the exam paper anywhere here, okay? Only you will give answer on the given blank. The gas given off was tested. Lime water turned milky, which is very famous test for carbon dioxide gas. So it must be carbon dioxide gas. And one more thing, remember that if you see acid is added to any salt and it gives rapid effervescence, it means it must be carbonate salt. Okay, carbonate salt, because carbonates on adding acids, they produce carbon dioxide gas. So one hint is that it is carbonate and the gas is carbon dioxide. Excess aqueous ammonia was then added to mixture in test tube. And then it says that a pale blue precipitate formed, which then dissolved to form dark blue solution. Very clear indication here, because copper ions give dark blue solution with excess ammonia solution. Okay, so how we learn these ones? We will go to the book here. You can see here all the positive ions tests are given. So from this picture is taken from the book, and from here you can learn all the positive ion tests with sodium hydroxide. First sodium hydroxide and then in excess. Each salt you will learn with the excess, and then you will learn with the weak alkali, that is ammonia, ammonium hydroxide or ammonia solution or ammonium hydroxide. Okay, so here is the famous test for copper ions. Copper ions give blue precipitate, and with excess sodium hydroxide it is insoluble. It gives light blue PPT with ammonium hydroxide and dissolves in excess ammonia, giving deep blue solutions. So whenever you see the blue colored PPT, it must be copper ion. A flame test was carried out on solid E, blue-green color. It is also flame test for copper ion. So it is very clearly indicated that it must be copper salt, because flame test is telling us, and here we have to learn the flame test. If it is yellow flame, it must be sodium ion. It is lilac flame, it will be potassium ion. Brick red or orange red colored flame, it must be calcium ion. Crimson red is for lithium ion. Blue green flame is for copper ion, and apple green flame is for barium ion, right? So they are asking that test 1 states that solid should be heated gently then strongly. In terms of safety, explain why it is necessary to heat gently at first because solid could spit out of the test tube. Or you can also write the tube might crack. Identify the gas given in test 2. Let's see. So here we know that this one is carbon dioxide gas. You are only allowed to write here. You will not write anything here. Okay. Identified solid E. So as we understood that this is copper and carbonate ion. So it is copper carbonate. Right. The next part is test on solid F. Complete the expected observations. Describe the appearance of solid F. Let's see the question again. So they are telling us that solid F was potassium iodide. Right? Solid F was potassium iodide. I will write here for my ease, but you will not write in the exam paper. You can just see the question. Appearance of solid F. I told you group 1 and group 2. These metals make white solids, white salts, right? So their appearance is white. And transition metals, they make colored salts. So here we will write white only. Distilled water was added to solid F in test tube and shaken to dissolve solid F. It means that they make aqueous solution. To the first portion of solution, an excess of sodium hydroxide was added. Observation. So here you have to learn positive ions for copper ion, iron 3 ion, chromium ion. These are the ones which give colored precipitate with sodium hydroxide and ammonium hydroxide. And these 4 ions, calcium, magnesium, zinc and aluminium, they give white PPT when we add to them the alkali, right? Sodium hydroxide and ammonium hydroxide. So 4 colored and 4 white. So here, because it is potassium and potassium does not give any reaction, so we will write here no reaction, no precipitation. Then they say to the second portion of solution, dilute nitric acid and aqueous silver nitrate. Very famous test for halide ions. Nitric acid and silver nitrate. So whenever you see this test, it is only for halide ion. Halide ion mean chloride, bromide or iodide ion. So we will learn the test first. So here is chloride, bromide and iodide ion. We test them with nitric acid, then silver nitrate. Same test for all these halide ions. But colored results are different. Chloride give white PPT, bromide give cream colored PPT and iodide gives yellow precipitate. So as we go down, the color becomes darker for their precipitates as well. White, cream and yellow. So iodide, in this question they say iodide, it means it must give you yellow precipitate. So 2 marks mean yellow and 1 mark for precipitate. A flame test was carried out on solid F. As we just learned that potassium ion gives lilac flame. So lilac is the answer. Describe how you would carry out a flame test. So answer is dip a clean nichrome wire, loop into solid, then put the wire loop into hot part of Bunsen flame. And that's all. Thank you.